Do not fear, there's no cringeworthy introduction for today's Regen Rovers. Welcome to episode 28 of the series. I can officially announce that our Phoenix mascot is called Felix. Managed to get 37% of the vote, ahead of Forks, which managed to get 24%. My favourite Ralph, 19%, third place, not too bad. And I think I know the perfect man to wear the Phoenix costume on the side of the pitch on match days. Jeremy Cook Best. He has left the club. He has left Regen Rovers, although he is still club cook. He still works as head chef at the Chesil Rectory in Winchester. He hasn't found a new team to play for yet. And maybe, he drives the coach from time to time as well, but perhaps he can now wear the Phoenix costume on match days as well. I do want to pay tribute to him. He was our first club captain. He was our oldest player amongst lots of young players. He helped tutor them, mentor them, bring them up. And yeah, we gotta pay tribute to Chef, don't we? Obviously a mainstay of the team in the first season. Scored 2 goals for the club, got 2 assists, made 3 appearances last season in cup competitions, but he has decided to part ways with the club because of a lack of first team football. Look at our unbeaten run. We're on fire. We're flying. Regen Rovers is flying like a phoenix. We're at the top of the table as well. Of course, in the last episode, we beat Guernsey and Scarborough. We followed that up with 3 away victories. Firstly, against Albert Church, 4-3, despite a red card for Godwin as well. Hat-trick for Paul McCann, who came alive in this game. He'd only scored 2 goals prior to this, but it was a fantastic hat-trick from him. Decent finish past the keeper. Maybe should have done a little bit better there. 5 minutes later, he scored his second. Sean Walker stealing the ball, crossing it into McCann. Lovely volley past the keeper. We then got a third. Owusu into Agu, put it into the path of McCann. He couldn't really miss from there. And Agu got a goal of his own as well. Lovely to see our all-time top goal scorer getting in on the act. His second goal of the season. Sean Walker, lovely ball out wide to Higgins. Crossed it in, and Agu, great header past the keeper. We then thrashed Thatcham in the Southern League Cup second round. Rayrig with the pick of the goals from a free kick. It's a beautiful curled effort. Look at the curl. Excellent from Rayrig with his wig. And John Curry and Sam Topless scored their first goals for the club as well. We followed that up with a really good 2-1 win away from home against Corinthians in the FA Cup. Okoro scoring another penalty. His 100% penalty record continues. He is phenomenal. Great penalty. But it looked like we were heading for a draw until the 89th minute, where Sam Topless managed to score another goal. Nice finish past the keeper. We then struggled past Bashley. Corey Hines managed to get the winner for us in the 59th minute. Josh Mann scored twice. He also missed a penalty. Had an opportunity to get his first hat-trick for the club, for the first team anyway. It was a right old scramble. Look at all the players inside the 6-yard box there. Proper non-league football. And then an absolute thrashing over local team Basingstoke in the league. We scored from kickoff. It's our fastest ever goal in the 3 and a bit seasons that we have existed. McCann, what a goal this was. Skipped around the defender. He had 5 players around him and he managed to find the finish. It's good to see Morgan Forks get in on the act. He's not been quite so prolific over the last couple of years, has he? But maybe he will be able to score a few more goals this season now that he's going to be playing a little bit more without Luke Mooney in the team. Lovely assist from McCann. Decent finish from Forks. He will score a goal or 2 with his left, with his right, and he'll head them in all right. Agu got 2 goals in this game. Lovely stuff from him for the first one. And then he got his second in the 47th minute. And we rounded it off with an own goal to get 5 past Basingstoke today. Lovely ball there. But the keeper fell over. It's hilarious. This was a great comeback against Corby Town. They went 2-0 up in the first half and Okoro saved the penalty. They were all over us in the first half, but a completely different team came out in the second half and we managed to pull it back. But let's have a look at Okoro's penalty save. Really good save. In the 80th minute, Godwin managed to score another goal. Really good strike from him. He's fast becoming our best player. And the legend that is Agu scored a 91st minute equaliser. What an important goal from him. He has come alive in the last few games. McCann running onto it, found Agu in space and managed to beat the keeper. This was a remarkable win against Truro City. They're in the National League South. We're in the division below. FA Cup third qualifying round. It was the first time that I played my 5 at the back formation with 3 centre backs, and it worked effectively against a stronger team. Walker with the opening goal, and Raphael Godwin on fire scored another goal, which reminds me, Robin Grigg, remember him? He's still in the under-23s. He's now a qualified firefighter. That was his dream. He's managed to get out of Greg's eventually. Okoro saved a second penalty in a row against Worcester. They did go 1-0 up. We didn't play particularly well in this game, but we managed to get a point thanks to a 90th minute winner from that man Raphael Godwin again. This guy, he's so good. Look at the build-up play. Lovely stuff. Jason Glenn involved. Put a great ball out wide to Higgins, who crossed it in. It deflected back to Godwin, but what a strike past the keeper. And lastly, a 2-0 win against Hednesford, although I have forgotten to show you something which was truly remarkable from Okoro. I mean, it's not remarkable because nothing surprises me now. He's just so good, isn't he? But I'll show you an incredible save he made. A great finish by McCann, by the way. I'm just ignoring the fact that he scored a lovely goal. Yeah, he made an incredible save against Truro City. They managed to get back into it because of that Godwin own goal. It was truly sensational. I mean, forget about Alisson. Everyone's going on about Alisson's save, but have a look at this. It really is incredible. Lee, back post cross. What a save! What a save! And because of that save, we're going to be taking on Bath City in the 4th qualifying round of the FA Cup at home. The first time we've ever made it to this stage of the competition, we have the chance to qualify for the first round proper. Also in today's episode, we're going to be taking on Royston away from home, and Tadcaster. We're seeking revenge. So this is the journey that Bath City Football Club took down to Plumbing Park today. And talking about Bath, it's time for Paul's big day out. It's back. Beautiful city is Bath. I think it's in my top 5 UK cities actually. I'd really recommend going there. Anyway, I'm going with the 5 at the back tactic. It worked well against Truro City, and we're taking on another National League South team. I think they're in the National League South. They are indeed. They're 7th in the National League South, so they are quite a good outfit. Truro City are top. If we can beat Truro City, then we can beat Bath. And this is the team I'm going with. Okoro in goal, Higgins, Keane, Blankley, Avison and Assini at the back. Godwin, Constantinou and Walker in the middle with Agut and McCann up front. I'm playing Constantinou, our Cypriot central midfield. He's actually been on international duty quite a lot, but he's playing today because Gus Owusu has been injured for 6 to 9 months. That is a real blow because he's a really good player. I mean, he hasn't performed that well for us so far this season, but I think it's mainly because the ball-winning midfielder role in the middle doesn't really get very good average ratings. But it is a blow, and it's a blow for him. So young, getting a cruciate ligament injury. That is, I mean, that could be career-ending at this level of football, I suppose. He has gone to a specialist, so we'll see what happens, I suppose. So, Bath City, who are their danger men? Epia up front. He's got 7 goals this season. Looks quite physical and pacey. They've got a Regen on the right, Corey Jones. Got some pace, dribbling ability on the left. Cottrell, he's quite pacey. Oh, he could play everywhere, blimey. Saunders playing behind the striker. They've got some good players. This guy's their top assister this season, 4 assists. Actually looks pretty good. Let's give it our best shot. It would be amazing to get through to the first round of the FA Cup. But we might break our attendance record today. We broke it against Truro City. That's our competitive attendance record. We have managed to get more people in for friendlies against the big teams. But yes, it's this is a great opportunity to earn some money, get more people through the door, go get to the first round and take on a Football League team. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? But Bath coming forwards early on in this game. I actually meant to go balanced rather than attacking. That could be disastrous. But Godwin comes in here. Walker over the top looking for the pace of McCann, who does really well. McCann's through. Paul McCann. Oh, so unlucky. So unlucky. He hits the post. I'm going to go to balance because that's what I did against Truro. That is... It was a really good effort from Paul McCann. It was a clear-cut chance, but... he hit the inside of the post. The ball just kind of stopped, I think. Here comes Vos for... Constantinou's made 2 really good tackles now. He's played it into Higgins. Good ball over the top for the pace of McCann again. McCann, the keeper and the defence. It's terrible communication. McCann scores this time. He makes no mistake. It's his 8th goal of the season. And a complete cock-up between the goalkeeper and the defence. They didn't know who was going for it. And McCann beats the offside trap and finishes brilliantly, and it's a great ball over the top from our captain Higgins, who's had a fantastic start to this season. McCann, he had all the time in the world, and that's often more difficult when you're in that situation. Can anyone spot Chef on the sidelines in his Phoenix outfit? I'm sure loads of you got selfies with him today. Massive game. There'll be plenty of people from Winchester watching this and the surrounding areas, of course. Here's Cottrell into Egan, coming forwards for Bath. Out wide to Long. We've got 5 men back. Defending blankly does well. He's the covering centre-back. And now McCann with a pace. He's got a go up. McCann plays it back to Asini. Probably sensible there from him. And he knocks it long for McCann. McCann runs onto it. McCann! He gets his second. We are counter-attacking Bath City brilliantly today. And Paul McCann is our hero. He's our new Mooney. He was quite good last year, 19 goals. Was overshadowed by the fact Agu and Mooney were just prolific. But 19 goals, very impressive in his first season. And now he's got 9 already this year. And our 2 fullbacks with 2 long balls, counter-attacking long balls. It's worked fantastically well so far. Now we're playing out from the back with Okoro into Avison, who's been stupendous at the back for us. Walker to Agu. Heads it down to Higgins. Marcus Higgins through to McCann again on a hat-trick. McCann! He gets it! This is unbelievable! McCann is murdering Bath. Wow! Maybe I should always play 5 at the back. I don't know. This is working so well. No, I love 3 up front. But Bath have been non-existent. We have been... we're absolutely murdering Bath at Plumbing Park. There's something good there, isn't there? Bath, Plumbing Park. It just kind of fits. They should be playing. Their stadium should be Plumbing Park, shouldn't it? Is he on? Oh, he was onside. I think he was onside. Higgins has got 2 assists. Asini at left back's got an assist. I'm loving this. Here come Bath though, desperate to get back into this. I'm sure. They'll want to get through to the first round as well for financial reasons. I'm sure. It's a good ball out wide to Jones. We've just got that. We're just making them have long shots, pot shots. And the Flame Pit are absolutely loving this today. But it's a free kick to Bath. Crossed in, near post. What a save of Corey, but it's in. Oh, is it offside? It is offside. Let's have a look at this again. It's crossed in. Perkins, yep, that's offside. Okoro makes an initial good save. It rebounded right in front of the player, but still. He did well to stop it. Here come Bath again, though. Looking to get one back before the half-time whistle. Vos. Oh, just wide. Good effort, though. McCann has scored 2 hat-tricks this season already. I think he scored a hat-trick last year as well. What a win so far. I don't think there's really any need to change things. And we won't distribute quickly. We don't need to do that anymore. Perry Miles and Josh Mann are coming on for the last half an hour. I can't believe how comfortable this has been so far. Statistically, they've had more possession, they've had more shots, but we've hit them on the break twice. What a performance. Here's McCann looking for Josh Mann. Great stuff from Josh Mann. It's a great tackle, and then he didn't have any support. Unlucky. One more sub to make. Jason Glenn is going to come on for Constantinou. And I'll probably swap him with Godwin, actually. Corner to Bath. Are they going to get a goal back? They are. Ball has found the back of the net, but surely we can hang on to this. Oh, it's another corner with a few seconds to go. Oh, no, this is not happening. This has been easy. It'd be really unfair if they managed to equalise in the last 30 seconds of this game. Surely that is it. We've kind of thrown it away a bit at the end, got a bit complacent. But what a win. Let's not take... Those 2 goals don't take anything away from this performance. What a brilliant first half performance from Paul McCann. We hit them on the break 3 times. And, Okoro actually played well despite conceding 2 goals. We're through to the first round of the FA Cup. There we go. We've broken the attendance record at Plumbing Park. Highest gate receipts as well. We earned, I think, £13,000 from getting through to the first round of the FA Cup. The under-18s and under-23s are flying as well. Ray Rigg, hat-trick for the under-23s. Everything is just perfect at the moment. Financially, we're good. There's the gate receipts, match day income, prize money. Yeah, we're winning. A few people have spotted the fact that Okoro, Agu and a few other players, there's interest in them. There's been so many offers for Okoro, like contract offers to Okoro from lower league teams. Why would he leave to go to a lower league team? He's set for the top, isn't he, David Okoro? He's so good for us. Same with Agu. There's been quite a few offers for Agu. I think Kevin Wilkinson had an offer from Basingstoke. I'm a bit confused as to why he didn't leave, because he's not first choice now, and Basingstoke are playing in our division. So if I was him, I'd have moved. It's time for the FA Cup first round draw then. Shall I just press draw teams? Although it's going to take forever, isn't it? Let's go for that. So, who do we have? We're not there. We've got Port Vale, a League 2 team. Port Vale away from home. I don't know how big their stadium is. Oh, that's a big stadium. I didn't realise their stadium was 19,000. That's amazing. So don't we get like a bigger allocation because the FA Cup, and we get like half the gate receipts or something? Plus the first round of the FA Cup. We might be on TV even. A 7th tier team in the FA Cup first round is quite a big thing. There's a few teams from the 7th tier I think that have made it that far, but yeah, that is big. So that match is going to be played in a few games' time. So I'll have to show that. I have to show that, don't I? It's time for our match against Royston then, away from home. A team that has moved from, I think, the Central Division into our division this season. It's not too far to go. We're currently top of the table on goal difference ahead of Cirencester, but we have a game in hand over them as well. But it is very tight at the top, as it always is at this point of the season. Their stadium's called Garden Walk. That's lovely. This is the team I'm going with then. Fawkes has moved to the bench. Super sub material. Josh Mann is in the first team. I'm also giving a rest to our left back, Cassini. In comes Kyle Forrester, who picked up a couple assists in a cup competition recently, and although he didn't impress me that much at the end of the last season when I signed him, we're going to give him an opportunity today. This is the journey we made up to Royston today then, in North Hertfordshire. I've been to Royston. Well, been to the outskirts of Royston. I'm not sure it counts going to Royston Tesco's to get petrol, does it? I've been there about 3 times. The floodlights are on for this midweek fixture at Garden Walk in Royston. Their best player this season is Joe Brett, who's got 7 goals already this season, and alongside him, Hopper. He'll be jumping up for lots of headers, I'm sure. Chef drove us up here. He didn't have a shift at the Chesel Rectory today, so he was able to get in his coach and drive us up to Royston. Some of the lads had to finish work early on this evening. It's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday or Tuesday? I don't know. It's an evening anyway. Can we hang on to top spot? And next match, remember, Tadcaster. We're seeking revenge. We want to get revenge against them for last season in the playoffs. I was thinking of resting Higgins for that game because our fullbacks, they work hard. Their energy levels do go down. This is boring. Here's the first highlight of the first half then. Constantinu heads it just about to Walker. And he knocks it long, looking for the run of McCann. In comes Josh Mann, does well. Walker should win it, he does, and it's frozen. What's going on? How weird. The game's frozen. I've not had this before. It's not crashed. It's just not working. Right, I think we're back. Oh, here we are. Here's Walker. He's through to Josh Mann. Josh Mann scores! That was bizarre. I don't understand what happened. And then the cameraman just decided to film an empty stand. He wasn't even focusing on someone that he fancied in the crowd. He just went wandering. Here we go. Walker, what a run from Walker. We don't see Walker do that enough. And it's a cracking finish from Josh Mann for his 5th goal of the season. Another highlight then. Is it going to freeze this time? Here's Forrester. Into Sean Walker. Back to Constantinu. Into Walker again. Lovely ball to Higgins. Marcus Higgins crosses it in. And it's in from Josh Mann again. His 2nd goal of the game. Wow. I mean, this guy, he's got form finishing. I think his technique's all right, shooting-wise, which is why he scores a fair number of goals. But yeah, I mean, so many goals last season, 60 goals last season for the under-23s. He got 1 goal for the first team, and he's got 6 already this season. Great finish as well. And it's another assist for Higgins. I think he's my favourite for player of the season already. He's just performing so well at right back. Keep it up, lads. I think I'll go to balanced. I know some people have been saying, play Fawkes, play him consistently and he will score goals, but it's just he is inconsistent, and I've given him plenty of game time this season. I think Josh Mann has to be the man, and he's almost got a hat-trick there. Really unlucky. Good save by the keeper. Josh is our man, that's for sure. Okay, let's just concentrate and get this match over the line. Good header away by Max Keane. Watson out wide. Here they come here for Gordon. Charging. Good block. Now Agu picks up the pieces. Agu back to Constantinu. Into Sean Walker. To Godwin. We're just patiently building. Oh, that's poor from Walker. I mean, what was the point in... Don't be patient if you're going to do that, my friend. Gordon. I can sense a goal. I just sense it. Do you? Let's see. Davies. Into Johnson. has a shot. It's to Gordon. Gordon turns. It's over the bar. No goal. Ooh, I'm going to take a striker off. We're gonna bring a goo back there. And Ray Rigg can come on. Set piece specialist, of course. Free kick to Royston. Near post. Oh, it's wide. They've had the chances. And now Higgins with a long throw. It's into McCann. Josh Mann. Here's Rigg. Off the crossbar. Really unlucky. Still about 20 minutes to go. That's headed away brilliantly. But here's Johnson. We've not been massively convincing today, I must say. Here's Watson. Out wide to Hopper. Back to Mew. They're patiently building here, looking for an opportune moment to shoot. It's out wide. They're spreading the play. Davies cuts in. We're defending as a unit. It's good stuff. Headed away. Rigg does well with his wig. But they come again. Once again, I sense a goal. Are we going to see one from this long highlight? Why have we got all three midfielders bunched together there? Here's Thompson cutting it. What a run. What a run. It's over. Perry Miles is going to come on for Constantinu. And I'm going to bring Morgan Fawkes on for McCann, actually. I think I'll swap him with Josh Mann. He's got a bit more pace to play as the advance forward. Corner to Royston. We've not been good at defending corners lately. And what a save by O'Quarry. Somehow tipped it onto the crossbar. I mean, we're fortunate it bounced out. But still, really good save. We don't need to distribute quickly, that's for sure. I am going to waste time sometimes. Oh, why isn't this just going to the end of the match? Smashed up the pitch by their goalkeeper. Godwin does well. But they come again. There's not been many chances. I'm surprised there's been so many highlights considering I've got it on key highlights. It's out wide to Thompson. Surely they're going to get a goal eventually. Gordon crosses it in. Great defending by Everson. Walker clears. But not very well. Thompson again. To Gordon. Winner tackle someone. Oh, that's a missed tackle. We're flying in there, missing them. And that's driven over the bar again. And I think we've done it. We've had to fight for this one. I mean, we didn't really give them any chances. We defended well. Maybe that was the highlights today. Just showing our defensive stability. Another clean sheet for us. Josh Mann with 2 goals in 2 minutes gives us the 3 points. I'm pleased with that. Man of the match performance from Higgins once again. It's time for Ask the Manager. Today's first question is from Seben, who's asked, do you think you could get back Luke Mooney in the January transfer window? I doubt it. I've literally been trying to sign him non-stop on loan for the last few weeks to no success. They actually want £40,000 for him if on a permanent basis. That would be stupid. Firstly, we can't afford that. But secondly, it would be stupid to buy him back considering we got rid of him for free because of the non-contract situation. And if we bought him, we'd then still only be able to give him a non-contract, and then another club could come in and nick him again. So until we're able to offer permanent contracts, we're in that sticky situation. If we can get him on loan, then I will get him on loan because, of course, we know what he can do and he will add so much to our attack. Second question is from Minibomb74, who's talking about Dr. Benji's top 25 players of his series that he's been doing. Some of you that follow him will have been watching that, I'm sure. I could do that. Yeah, I'm sure I could do that at some point. Maybe not right now, but at some point in the future I could do like a top 20, top 25 players that's ever featured in my series. I'd have to go and watch back some of them, and I'm sure loads of the players would probably be from Regen Rovers Series 1 and over time Regen Rovers Series 2. And the last question is from BTC Tim, who's asked, would you consider adding a Patreon tier for sponsoring the shirt for a season? Yeah, I hadn't really thought of that, but I mean someone did actually ask about sponsoring the shirts, but I could have a Patreon tier. But how much would it be? I don't know, like £50? £100? Guys, let me know if you think that's something. If anyone wants to sponsor the shirts, of course at the moment we've got Jack Young Plumbing on the front of them, but when we go up we're going to have a shirt redesign. Some people have sent in some designs for that. When we are promoted, that the shirts will change, and I guess we could have a new sponsor. So if anyone wants to sponsor the shirts, and I could have a Patreon, I don't know, I just haven't really thought about that. I need to get my business mind going. So yeah, let me know. I mean, I just don't know how much I should charge for that, really. This is it then. I want revenge for that defeat against Tadcaster in the playoffs last season. Without Okoro, that would have been even worse, wouldn't it? But we're going to turn it around today against 11th place Tadcaster. We're top of the table still, 3 points ahead of Cirencester, Walton Casuals and Slough. We should stay top even if we lose today because of the goal difference. unless of course Tadcaster Muller us. I think we've got to stick with a winning team. I mean, Higgins is relatively tired. No, Forrester. I will take Forrester out for Assini. I do trust him a bit more at left back. He's played very well for us so far this season. 6 assists from him. Higgins has 8 assists already. Our fullbacks are beasting it this year. I don't know what has changed, apart from the fact that I've changed the fullbacks. Because last season we didn't. I mean, Courtney got plenty of assists, but Higgins has already got 8 in 14 games from right back. And Assini's got 6 in 40. That is just incredible. It's a long old journey up to Tadcaster Albion AFC today. It is basically north though, just straight up north from Plumbing Park. I remember some of these names, the likes of Halliday in particular. However, the big news is they no longer have Fowler, and he was never actually theirs in the first place. He was on loan from York City. And quite a few people said I should sign Fowler, but I can't sign him from a Football League team. I did try, of course, but they didn't want to talk at all. Very unlikely to be able to get hold of him. Cracking player though. Destroyed us last year. Let's avenge. There we go. Perfect team talk. And I'm going to say to Josh Man, I want to see more of the same from you today. He listened keenly. Like Max Keane. He's always listening keenly. That was shocking. Let's get on with this. Third game of the episode. 2 wins already. Great win against Bath City. Solid win against Royston. Good defensive display. Now let's see what we can do away from home against Tadcaster. Free kick. Higgins into the box. Josh Mann! Oh, he gets his 3rd in 2 games. Josh Mann. Oh, he's a poacher, this guy. He is. I mean, apparently he prefers to play as a pressing forward. But he's playing the poacher role well. And it's another assist for Marcus Higgins. A really good free kick. Left foot finish from Josh Mann. Wearing the number 10 shirt today. There's no shirt numbers at this level, as I've already explained. So they just wear it depending on their position. But it'd be good when we can actually have proper shirt numbers one day, won't it? That's a good head away by Avison. But they have the ball back. Kelly. Great ball out wide to their right back or winger or whoever he is. Graham. Oh, blocked. Come on, guys. Switch yourselves on. Sean Walker after it. Smashes it long up the pitch, looking for Agu. Brings it down nicely. Agu's tackled, though. That's poor, really. First touch was good. Second touch, awful. And now they come again. To Jackson. Coming forwards. Sluggishly. Oh! Almost caught Okoro out there. Here we go. Assini. Into McCann. Back to Assini. Cuts inside. He's really right-footed. Which is why he cuts inside quite a lot. Here's Higgins. Another assist. Crossed in. Man! Oh, good save from point-blank range by their keeper. Should have been a second for Josh Mann. I'm sure Josh Mann, the owner, his dad, is smiling away. I don't know if he's come to this match, actually. He probably hasn't made the long journey. As Halliday slashes that wide. Here's Assini. Let's get a second here. Here's Paul McCann. Back to Assini. That's not great. Played him short. And now Tadcaster can take control. But Avison steps in, however, gives it away. Graham up the pitch. And Assini should have this covered. Back to Okoro. Slams it up for the halfway line. Nice touch from Godwin. Not great from Raphael Godwin. We haven't seen him much today, have we? Here's Max Keane. Are we going to have a goal here? It's a long old highlight which often signifies a goal. But as we saw with the Royston game, it doesn't always signify a goal. And Jackson is now on the ball for Tadcaster. Crossing it in. Headed away, but only temporarily to Halliday in a good position. Crossed back in again. Oh, it's a right old scramble and cock up from us, but we clear it in the end. They're relentless. It's like Royston all over again. They're just dominating here. It's really long highlights as well. It's crossed in. George off the crossbar. We've been pretty fortunate not to concede. Don't get complacent. That's stressed out Walker. Don't worry, Walker. It's fine. There. There's a lot more to come. There we go. We've motivated him. I think I'm just going to keep going. We've not played that well again, really. Throwing in a dangerous position. Orsini. Here's Constantinou. Godwin just wide. He likes a long shot and he's scored a couple already this season. That was his weaker left foot, though. He's not left-footed, is he? Pretty sure he's right-footed. Yeah, he's right only. Free kick to Tadcaster. That is a beautiful curling effort and Okoro can't keep it out. We've not really been at the races, but once again, it's a set-piece goal. We're good at defending from open play these days, but the set pieces just lets us down a bit. And we want revenge against Tadcaster. We're going to go for it. I know this didn't work against them previously, but we're going to go counter press, take long kicks, knock it over the opposition defence, let McCann run onto it. Come on, lads. Oh no, not another free kick. Kelly. Curled wide. Oh, another free kick. What is going on here? Whoa, what a block. Who the hell was that? I don't know, but I don't care because it was an incredible block. Here's a goo. Now can we counter? McCann. McCann out wide to Asani. Brilliant. Come on. Cross it in. Back post. A goo. Oh, the power. No power. We just haven't really played very well. I'm disappointed. I'm going to bring Parry Miles on for Constantinu. Sure, Walker's dead. I'm going to bring Ray Rigg on for him. We're bringing a set-piece specialist. I know Higgins can take free kicks, but Rigg's even better. Get creative. That always works. There we go. Inspired. I mean, a draw is okay away from home, but it's another free kick. Blocked. And it's in. It's not offside. These set pieces. What is going wrong for us? I wanted revenge against Tadcaster. We're going very attacking for the last few minutes. This is disappointing. We've played a lot of matches lately, I know, but it really is disappointing. But here's a go. He's got McCann in the middle. He finds McCann. McCann makes it 2-2. And we're going to keep it on very attacking for the last few minutes. We're going for this. I'm going to make a sub. We're going to bring Morgan Fawkes on for Josh Mann, who's got his goal, but now the super sub's on. Great ball from Godwin. Over the top for Agu, who put a great cross into McCann. He still had work to do. Hit it first time as well. Come on, lads. One more. Let's get revenge. I don't think it's going to happen today. We're going to have to seek revenge at our own place later on in the season. Godwin does well, though. We've got a minute, about 50 seconds to do it. And here's Fawkes, the super sub Fawkes. He had McCann to one side and he just took forever on the ball. His big old lumpy self just got in the way, didn't it? And now Tadcaster on the attack. It's through to Halliday. What a save, Okoro once again, just denying Tadcaster. They have been the better team today. I mean, we've had equal number of shots. We've not been completely overrun in this game. Parry Miles on the charge, but that's the end. It finishes 2-2. We can't get revenge against Tadcaster, but Okoro and our other defenders prevented Halliday from scoring 5.9. There was some good defending in there. It was 2 free kicks that got their goals. So on the whole, I think we defended quite well. Much better than in the playoffs, that's for sure. I'm going to say unlucky, because I think we were a little bit unlucky with those free kicks. And overall, it's been a positive episode. We stay top of the table, 9 wins, 4 draws, and only 1 defeat so far this season, plus 18 goal difference. We're scoring goals still. It is, of course, very tight at the top. So in the next episode, I will play Port Vale in the FA Cup away from home. And, interestingly, Tadcaster in the Southern League Cup. I mean, they really shouldn't be taking part in the Southern League Cup, but it's based on the divisions, so that's why they're in it. Which, let's knock them out. They're not meant to be in this competition. Let's knock them out. Let's get revenge in the next episode. Yeah. So I'm only going to play Slough behind the scenes before we take on Tadcaster and Port Vale in the cup competitions. Going to be a big day playing in the FA Cup first round, isn't it? It's going to be a big day taking part in the FA Cup first round, isn't it? Hope you're looking forward to it. I'll see you there.